Hello students, you're welcome to your favorite educational program, Teaching and Learning on Radio by Niger State Ministry of Education. It promises to be interesting and it comes up every weekday. This is to keep the school children abreast of their curriculum due to coronavirus pandemic that has kept them at home. At this moment, we have our facilitator in the studio who will be taking you on a very interesting subject. Happy viewing. I am Kabir Yusuf.
Today, this is the second phase of learning on radio, and today's topic is going to be for JSS 3 students, and the topic is computers virus. As we all know, we have so many definitions of computer virus, but we're going to restrict it to the junior secondary school majorly for this JSS 3 students. What with the following objective. The first objective we have is what is computer virus. Second, types of computer virus. 3, sources of computer virus. 4, virus warning signals. Then 5th, virus detection and removal. These are our objectives for today. Now, I'm going to start by defining what a virus means. A computer virus is a program, a block of executable code which attaches itself to the computer in order to overwrite or in order to replace other programs in the computer. It reproduces itself without the knowledge of the computer user. In other words, what are computer viruses? We could define a computer virus as a small software program that interfere with the computer operations and spread from one computer to another. A computer virus can corrupt a document. It can delete a document from a hard disk, whereby you as the owner of the computer or as the owner of that particular document may not be able to have access to it again. By the time you try to have access to it, the virus, the document, that particular document that has been corrupted, it will be showing you some code, and by the time when it shows you those codes, you cannot have access, which means you cannot have access to that particular document again. Now, a computer virus are mostly spread by emails. When you spread by emails, such as a fast messages, you are trying to send a message to somebody, and maybe your system is corrupted. Once you send that particular message, the person receiving the message, also the person's system will also get corrupted. Another way a computer virus can also be spread is through files we download online. Now they can disguise themselves maybe in a funny images, like videos, like audio files, and before you know, from one way or the other, you transfer that document to another system. Before you know, the system already is corrupted, and from there you cannot be able to use your system effectively again. Now that moves us to types of computer virus. We have so many types of computer virus, such as book sector virus, parasitic virus, multi-parasitic virus. We also link virus, and we also have companion virus. We also have microvirus. For the purpose of this lesson, we're going to be discussing just 3 types of virus. And the first one is the boot sector virus. The second is executable virus, and the third is document virus. Now, what are boot sector virus? A boot sector virus was developed in 1986 by a famous person known as Farouk Alvi. He developed a boot sector virus in Pakistan. Why did he develop this virus? He developed the virus in order for them to protect their own software they developed, to protect the piracy of the software they develop. In one way or the other, me and you, we go online, we download some of this software without paying for it or without properly acknowledge the person that developed the software. And for this purpose, these people came together, him and his brothers, they came together and they developed this virus. Now, this virus contained a smaller programs into the operating system, and once you download a document made from this company, the virus will be attached to it, and from there, that is how your document or your system will be corrupted. Now, boost sector virus can also put its code directly as you are trying to own a system. When you own your system, you can't put the code there, and it will execute the document at the same time as you are trying to work on your system, or you're trying to own your system. In other words, book sector virus can be executed together as you are trying to run your computer. The second types of virus we have executable virus. This virus, in order for a virus to replicate itself, like I said, virus can be transferred from one document to the other. Now, for the virus to replicate itself, it must be permitted to execute its code and write to memory. This is why many viruses attach themselves to executable files that may be part of the legitimacy of the program. So, for the virus to be able to run or to be transferred from one document or the other, there must be a permission for the code to be permitted to be run. And once the code is permitted or the document is corrupted, it can be easily being transferred from one document to the other. Now, when a user tries to start an affected executed file, the virus code will be executed first, and the executable file virus are therefore found attached to those files. And as a user, you cannot make use of the document again. That took us to the third types of the virus that like I said, the document virus. Now, the document virus, they are the virus that attack the document, and mostly they are microvirus. These are viruses that spread from one application package to another, such as we have our Microsoft Excel, and we have a Microsoft software Excel. We also have Microsoft Windows, and from there, as you are trying to use these packages, the virus can be transferred from one package to another, being attached to a document you are trying to make use of. What most computer viruses also do while they want to transfer or to corrupt a particular document is that what they do is that they will increase the size of that document. That is one of the things you will get to know. Then you discover that the document, that particular document, will be increased in size, and it will spread all around the document, whereby the space that remain in your hard disk, you just discover that you don't have enough space again for you to store or to put any other document you want to put. Another way is that they will insert nonsensical codes, like maybe codes that you just be seeing them, they are writing in Chinese language that you don't really get the understanding of what the document is all about. And by the time when you try to open those documents, or you attempt to open those documents, you will discover that you are seeing this meaningless code. Now, I will give you some of the types examples of this virus. The first one I will give is the Trojan horse virus. We have what we also call the sleeper virus. We have the logic bomb virus. We have Christmas virus. We have Jerusalem virus. We also have creeper virus. We have micro virus. We have data store virus. Now, that took us to our objective, the third objective, which is the sources of computer virus. Now, what are the sources of computer virus? This is what I'm going to talk about now. The sources of computer virus. The first I have here is infected diskette of a computer virus that is affected. It can be moved, or it can be affected. Once your diskette is affected and you slot it into your computer can get corrupted. The second one is the brand new software you downloaded online. Then maybe in case you want to repair your hardware, it can also get corrupted. We also have infected CD-ROM, emails, internet downloads, illegal duplication of software. Then that will take us to warnings of how do you know that your computer is corrupted, or the warnings the virus will give, the signals, the virus will give it to you when your computer system is corrupted. The first warning you have is the computer will be slower than the usual. You just discover that your computer, you are trying to press or trying to like kind of click on something and it will not respond. You should get to know that that computer or that particular document is corrupted already. The computer stopped responding. Sometimes as you are trying to on it, it will not, in fact it will not even come up. Then the second one is that the appearances of unusual error that you will see. You will see the appearances of unusual errors in your computer system. Then finally, sometimes another thing that can happen final is your system get crashed. And once your system get crashed, you lost all the content in your system, especially if you don't have a backup. You lost everything. You have to go back again to look for a way to reboot or to start the system and to work it over. But your documents are lost. You cannot get the content of your document again. For in terms of the email messages, how do you know that you have a virus in terms of email messages? You discover that when the email messages are being sent, there's a kind of a signal it will show you. How does it do that? You discover that the message that was just sent to you can also be spread to other emails accounts you have in your phone. Meanwhile, without you knowing that this message or your computer, your phone or your system is corrupted, the virus will help you to send messages to numerous addresses you have without your intention. Another thing you will get to know is that when your system is corrupted through email messages, another thing you will notice is that a copy of the files will also not be opened. Some of the files you receive for messages, they cannot be opened. And the third one is that the computer virus may reformat the hard disks unknowingly to you. Your hard disks may be reformatted, and that will result to you losing the content of the system. Now, the computer virus may also hide or install or hide some content or some programs that maybe you need it at the particular time you need it. You discover that you search for it and you cannot see it again. Now we will go to the virus detection and removal. How do you remove or how do you detect the virus in your system? The first thing you need to do is you are to install the latest update of the Microsoft software. Once you have the latest update of the Microsoft software, with that you'll be able to know that your computer is actually corrupted, and from there it will help you to like kind of doing a kind of a thorough scanning for you. Once your system have a virus, it will help you to scan your document when you have an update of the latest Microsoft software. The second thing, make sure you always have the latest antivirus in your system. Your computer system can be corrupted anytime, any moment. So what you are advised to do as the users of the system, make sure you have the latest antivirus in your system. Then you can also download and install and run the Microsoft malicious software in order to protect your content. To protect your computer against virus, you can also do the following. The first thing you have to do is, on the computer, turn on your firewall. Always turn on your firewall. It helps you to fight against virus. The second thing is, keep the computer operating system up to date. Your computer operating system is the major function you make use of all the time in your system. So make sure it's up to date all the time. Use updated antivirus software on your computer. Now, I'm going to name some of the antivirus software packages you can make use of as a user. You can download Dr. Solomon Toolkit. Is actually one of the best antivirus one can make use of. We can also download Picilia antivirus. Is also a good example of antivirus. AVG is an antivirus software you can make use of. eScan also is also antivirus. Microsoft antivirus. It's also an example of antivirus that and software that are available online that you can download it. You can also buy it. There are some software developers that have packaged this antivirus in a CDs, so you can buy it and then install it into your computer, and then from there you do your thorough scanning. Once you've done the thorough scanning, you discover that it will cleanse every virus that is inside your computer. The next one is data follows F spot is also one of the antivirus. IBM also is also one of the antivirus you can make use of. Now, for evaluation of our topic for today, we talk about computer virus. And I said computer virus, they are programs. Computer virus, they are programs like a block of executed codes that interfere with your document, attaches to your document without the knowledge of the users. Now, I said one of the things that computer virus does is that it reproduces itself without the intention or without the knowledge of the user. And then we talk about types of computer virus. I mentioned that we have so many types of computer virus. We have like both sector, we have parasitic virus, we also have multi and parasitic virus, we have the link virus, we have the company virus, and the rest of it. But with today, for the purpose of the lesson, I said we will restrict ourselves or we limit ourselves to just the 3 types of virus. And I said the book sector virus, executable virus, and document virus. And I do explain that the book sector virus was developed by Farouk Elvin, and he actually developed this virus to protect their software against piracy, so that people will not be able to access their documents online, because you have to pay for it, they work for it. Unlike some of us, we go online, you see some documents, you just download it without the acknowledge or without paying for it. Some of these documents, they leave them online open, but you discover that when you download it, in one way or the other, they put virus, they put virus inside, and from there, when you download it, immediately you download it, your system gets corrupted. And once your system is corrupted, if care is not taken, all the content in your system is being corrupted. We have what we call executable virus, and we said this one goes with while you are trying to work with your system, you are trying to execute a program, or you are trying to work on a document. It executes. He work as the program, as the computer is running together. It's run together with whatsoever you are using. And then we have document virus, and I do said that the document virus are mostly like micro virus. These virus, they make use of the computer applications such as Microsoft Word, Excel, and Windows. As you are using it, they run together with them. I have sources of computer virus. Your computer can get corrupted through internet download, use of CDs that are corrupted. Also, your computer can be also corrupted through an email you receive, and illegal duplication of the software. And I talk about the warnings of the virus. Once you have warnings, so you discover that the warnings it will give it to you is the first warning is that your computer will look slower, or it will be slower than the usual. It will not respond to the messages, or once you want to make use of it, it don't respond to whatsoever you want to make use of it for. Now, another thing again is the warnings you receive in your computer system is that the computer gets crash. Now, once your computer is crashed, you can't make use of it again, and then it stops responding. Another thing is that when you want to print a document, you cannot really print that particular document again because it is being corrupted. You cannot print a thing again. And I do talk about how your system or your phones get corrupted through text messages or email messages, how you will get to know? How you get to know that my system is being corrupted is that you discover that the message you receive, it will give you a space. It will start giving you space, and whereby occupy the whole space that you have in your phone or in your system, in your hard disk. Secondly, there will be a kind of a display. You will see some codes that you cannot really read the content of that email and or it will send a signal, or that same message you receive, it will send it to other email addresses you have in your phone or in your system without your intention. And finally, I mentioned virus detections and removals, and I told you that some of the virus some of the virus detection and removals that you can make use of. The first one we have, I said you should install the latest Microsoft Word. Make sure your computer have antivirus that is up to date, and make sure that you don't just download things online anyhow. And with that, you can be able to protect your system. With that we come to the end of our lesson for today with the following questions that I'm going to leave you with. The first question that I'm going to give it to you is, what is a computer virus? Then the second question is, list 7 examples of computer virus. The third one is, give 3 types of computer virus and explain each one. With this, we are come to the end of our lesson today. You can also follow us on this WhatsApp number 09029282040. Again, 09029282040. For further, you can also go for further research. And by using this, or look for this textbook, Basic Science and Technology for Junior Secondary School Information Technologies for JSS 3. Like we all know, computer science has separate book for each classes. We have for JSS 1, JSS 2, and JSS 3. It is an edition with UB was the one that edited it, so it's a very good textbook you can make use of. Thank you.
Wow! Believe you had a wonderful time listening to your favorite educational program, Teaching and Learning on Radio by Niger State Ministry of Education. The essence of the program is to educate our children that have been at home due to coronavirus pandemic ravaging the entire world. This program will come your way next time. We do hope you will join us. Kabir Yusuf is my name, and I'm